What's going on, Madden gamers? It's Fiasco from MaddenDaily.com, and if you don't know by now, we have just launched our forums. The video I'm releasing today means we finally hit the 50-person registered mark and counting, so feel free to come by and introduce yourself by making a post. Don't be shy. I'd love to get to know more of our subscribers. I'll include the link in the description, so it should be easy to get there. It will also keep you up to date with the latest Madden Daily news and announcements. But today's tip that we're going to look at is in a unique formation only found in San Francisco's Playbook. We're going to look at the ace closed tight slots stick. I know it says ace closed, but it is not the same as every ace close in the game. In essence, it's tight slots formation, but with a little twist. Before getting into the tip, let's look at why we love the formation so much. In any other tight slots formation in the game, which you can find in Carolina, Tennessee, New Orleans, etc., the outside corners line up over the outside receiver. In this formation, as you can see, the corners are on the outside of the receivers who are on the line of scrimmage. This makes those receivers unbumpable. So if they play a man press defense, you cannot bump these receivers. So we're going to take advantage of that with this play. I know the setup looks kind of lame, but this play is so effective. It kills man bump, man, zone, man max coverage, any defense, you name it, it can beat. We're going to streak X, streak B, and streak RB. Since the outside streaks are unbumpable and get a slight turbo boost off the line, it is impossible to play man bump and run. In a two-man under, the safeties in the deep blue zones don't react to the inside bullet pass to the receivers, giving you the ability to get chunks and chunks of yards at a time. I find this formation best used in your audibles as you no huddle to it from a previous play out of another formation. If you go back and watch my Road to the Top 100 with San Francisco's Playbook, you can see that's what I did. You want to put your two fastest receivers on the outside, and this will make the play that much better. It's important that you streak your running back as he attacks a different level of the defense as your check down route. Okay, so now your opponent has seen enough of this, and his first reaction is to put his defensive ends in yellow hook zones to stop the streaks and maybe pick them off. Wrong. These streaks are so potent that not even JPP or Tuck, who are fast defensive ends, come even close to sniffing the ball. So your opponent scratches that idea out of his head. He now decides to man up his two defensive ends to the receivers on streaks. Wrong again. The streaks are too deadly and even outrun JPP and Tuck once again. Although this was a little bit better of an effort. Now, the best way to defend this play in man is to shade your coverage back. That's up, up on the D-pad. Your players will make plays on the streaks. But by shading your coverage back, it opens up the underneath stuff that can beat man. Even if the ends are in purple zones, they will go to the flat routes, hence why they are there. If you see this, you should run the ball or put your receiver on a slant in. Look at the separation Brown gets on this play. Now let's move on to a cover 3. This play is an absolute zone killer because the receivers on the inside on those flat routes take away any light blue or purple right away, which get rid of any congestion over the middle. Even the corners and deep blues can't keep up sometimes. If your receiver is fast enough, he can completely outrun the coverage. Against zone, a streak to the running back becomes a go-to route. The streaks and flat routes take away most of the zones with them, leaving a window open to throw the ball to the running back. Remember when I said man off coverage was the best way to defend this play? Well, zone off coverage is the complete opposite. If you play zone coverage and shade your coverage back, there will be holes all over your defense. Take a look at this clip as we're in a cover 3 shaded back with our defensive ends in yellow zones. We can go through a list of zone coverages, but it will beat them all. It will have the same outcome, a bunch of yards. Although this formation is great, it does have flaws. Bear in mind that no player in this formation is motionable, so what you see is what you get. Also, the only runs it has are a counter, which is good, and a dive. So you don't have to worry about a draw, toss, or stretch. Just keep that in mind when defending this set. I defend this formation out of a 4-3 defensive set and send a man blitz so I can shade my coverage back and still generate heat. This would force the player to make a quick decision with a chance for a turnover. And this concludes our tip out of San Francisco's playbook for today. I want to stress to you all to join the forums. Again, I'll include the link in the description. It's going to be a lot of fun over there, and the topics of discussion will definitely be interesting and entertaining. I look forward to seeing you all there to get to know you a little bit more. If you liked the video, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.